YouTube, what up? It's your boy Drew Nice with another episode of Sharpie TV. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for checking me out, man. Let's get this work. Right here, what I'm using is my number 2 detachable. I already pre-trimmed this hair down, so I'm gonna be working on a freestyle design here. Pay close attention to detail, because that's what these designs are about. Right here, I have my Andy Slim lines. I'm sketching out my initial guide, my initial design line. Just utilizing the corner of my trimmer, making sure that top initial line is very sharp. I'm just going with my own flow and expressing my own creativity. As you can see on this part of the design, I am making a whole new line, but still coming into play with the first line that I've made. Remember, I'm using the corner of my machine as if it were a pencil. When you're sketching out the corner edges of your design, whether it's a point or a square, make sure that the details are there. Make sure that your corners are very sharp and precise. This will allow your design to pop that much more. Very important. After using my outliner to sketch my freestyle design, I apply a shave lotion to help assist my razor as I sharpen up and detail my creative design. This is only the base of this sketch. YouTube, please pay attention to how I am utilizing my razor. I am cutting at very short and consistent strokes, keeping my line as thick and equal as I can throughout. I'm getting a little creative, folks. I'm sketching another line that flows with the one right above it, as you can see. It's not at this point if I know if I'm gonna fade it or create a 3D effect. This is why it's called a freestyle design. There is no wrong way, but keep your flow. Guys, I'm finished sketching out the secondary line. Notice how both my lines aren't intersecting, giving the design a fluent feel and look. All this extra hair that you see me trimming is all garbage. I mean, you probably can do a little bit of extra freestyle design work, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take my trimmer, I'm going to buzz it all down, and I'm going to make sure all my corners are angled to a degree and are pinpoint crispy. After knocking off that unnecessary hair, I'm going to use my electric shaver to get skin tight. Getting tight to the skin allows your cut to pop and adds another transition to your design or your blend. So I decided to throw some blend work into this design. I'm using my detachable clipper with the number 1 attached, making a light guide about 1 centimeter, following the flow. Switching to my 1.5 guard, I raise my next guide straight up to the initial design line. The 1.5 leaves the hair semi-dark and allows me to get an even and clean blend. After using my 1.5 guard, I reach and I switch to grab my 1A. The 1A is leveled in between your number 1 detachable and your 1.5 detachable. So this is just going to clean up the bulk that I have in between those two guards, just working on my blend. I switched to my OA guard. This is my half guard. I'm hitting the bald guide just to soften up my blend that much more, to have a full transition and a cleaner blend. YouTube, I am so sorry that this film is so blurry. I do not know what was going on, or why is it blurry. I must not have been paying attention, but you guys can see just enough. What I'm using here is my 000 guard. This is working directly under my OA, knocking out that line of demarcation. Alright guys, again, I'm sorry. The rest of the footage is on point. Trust me, I got you. Okay, so we back on game and we back focused. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to go grab my wall and I'm going to detail just a little bit further and just polish my work. I have my number 1 guard on here and I'm going to switch that off, just hitting a little bit of dark areas just to detail this blend further. It is so important, guys, to go against the grain shave inside of your designs, because this will give your lines so much more of a cleaner, precise, detailed look. Again, it'll allow your designs to pop that much more. So after I polish his design just a little bit more, I move on to his beard. I'm going to speed through this beard fade and I'm going to outline him, but I really want to get to the other side so I can show you guys how the design is going to really mesh and come together. So let's run it. Let's get through it. Hold up. Remember guys, do not forget about trimmer or clipper over comb. I love this technique other than using guards. Extremely beneficial and you save so much time. Just wanted to add that. Let's keep it moving. When it comes to lining the front line, guys, I suggest that you start in the middle. You want to practice symmetry. Work your way in the middle, work your way to the left, and work your way to the right. And don't forget to use your mirror. I know I'm moving a little quickly, guys, with this part, and you might have some questions, but pretty much I'm just following his natural curvature, just, touching up the design a little bit and lining his beard, making sure that he's sharp on this side, just so I can get more into depth on how I did the other side and completed this design. On this back part of this design, guys, I did not know what I was doing and how I was going to do it. So I was initially making a guideline to skin fade it, but I saw something in my head. So I decided to give this some curvature here. As you can see, to give it a little bit of a dope, let's say, a circle effect here. So just follow me. I'm using the corner of my trimmer, just sketching out an arch in this area. After hitting it with my trimmer, guys, I'm gonna follow up with my razor, just going around the arch. That way I can get a really sharp feel and a skin feel straight up to the hair that's already existing. So this is pretty much just gonna give it a sharper and more detailed look. wiping off all the shave lotion that I used, I'm gonna go back and use my electric shaver just to get it skin tight, guys. Finally, guys, we're on the other side of the head, and what I decided to do here was give him a little burst fade on this side. What I have is my trimmer. I'm gonna create my first guideline. It looks somewhat like a circle here, but it's gonna give it a dope pop effect once I'm done blending this area. So let's continue. I'm beginning my second guideline following the pattern of my initial guide with the number 1, raising it about a ½ inch high above the skin line, and I'm going to continue progressing through my guards, doing the same technique, elevating my blend with the 1, 1.5, 2, 1 3/4, and my way back down. After debulking, what I'm doing here is I grab my adjustable clipper and I'm just bouncing between open and close, just knocking out this bald guideline. This is the toughest line to really get out, so I used it closed and just hit the line of demarcation in real slow strokes. What I'm doing now is pretty much just touching up my work, making sure I don't have any lines of demarcation, hitting any dark areas. I continue to reference to my mirror to make sure that my eyes aren't seeing things and I'm actually hitting the parts where I want to hit. So what I'm doing now is pretty much just touching it up, making sure my burst fade is crispy, making sure my blend is clean, and I'm going to move on to a shape up. Using that straight razor against the grain gives you a sharper detailed look. All these little hairs make a difference. That's why I'm using the corner of my blade and going against the grain, getting it clean. Right now I'm just touching it up. I'm done with the design, so I'm going to give it a little bit more blending, give it a little bit more pop. Blending in between your lines on your designs really make it pop. YouTube, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. It's your boy Drew Nice, and this is a Sharpie, very easy design that you guys can do at your shop. This is the final result. I put some enhancements in his beard, and I had my girl Kenise put the braids over the top. I didn't focus much on the beard, but more so how to achieve this design and look. Thank you guys again. Make sure you guys come through, comment, subscribe, like my video. If you have any questions, go to Drew Nice, Instagram, DrewNice561. Thank you again. It's your boy Drew Nice, Sharpie TV, Sharpie Gang, Sharpie Nation. I'm out.